Hello, I am Stephen Riley, commonly known as Riles, for RilesMedia. This video is on the second major flood of Lismore in 2022. While this video is on the second major flood, there was actually 3 floods in total from the 25th of February to the 30th of March, which consisted of the first moderate flood, which was on the 25th of February 2022 at a height of 7.21 metres. Our first major flood saw us break a new record for the highest level in the Wilson River at Lismore in recorded history at a height of 14.4 metres on the 28th of February 2022. Our second major flood was only 1 month after the first major flood. This has been a devastating start to 2022, which has seen many people suffer great loss of lives, houses and their personal belongings. People had only just started cleaning up their houses and businesses from the first flood, and then we were dealt with this second major flood, which ended up being the 6th highest in recorded history at the rowing club gauge at a height of 11.4 metres on the 30th of March 2022. We had relentless rain in our large catchment area. This rain just seemed to keep on going and going, extremely heavy at times and for long periods of time, with the most we recorded in one 24-hour period at our home in Ganelabar, which was 469 millimetres. That was in our first major flood. Our second highest daily rainfall was in the second major flood, which was a measurement of 394 millimetres. All our subsoils and topsoils were absolutely drenched from all the previous rain before this second major flood, so all the heavy rain that we were receiving had nowhere else to go but run into the river, and also the heavy rain caused some big local flash flooding, as well as adding more pressure to the river system. To get the full impact of this video, please watch till the very end and help support my channel. Thank you very much. Like, share and subscribe.
So this is after take 2 floods.
Major flood, actually the third flood. We had a minor flood and then we had 2 major floods.
Oh, there's a car down there in the tree. Wow.
How far in?
Just down there. Holy dooly.
So there is the car. We drove past, Joy mentioned. Here's another angle of that car. There's all sorts of stuff in the tree.
So we're out at Caniba and the caravan park across the road, and this is some of the caravans that have ended up in the water and been waterlogged.
So this is where they've dumped them.
So there is a caravan in here. Wow, look at that. It's gone into the creek. It's a mobile home type thing. Wow. Unreal.
I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Where do they hit those things and blew a tire or something?
Who knows?
I don't know what's happened there. They've like...
So this is Our Lady of Help Christian Parish, and it was flooded in the first flood, and they took out the pews and they've had them washed and cleaned, and they were away getting washed and cleaned while the second flood happened, so at least that's one less thing they've got to clean in there now.
You got a shot.
So this is down at the oval, cricket oval, and you can see some of the shelters just collapsed and blown in.
This is where I filmed the other day, and there was water here, and looked down from up at the hill up there at the school. So yeah, that's the school we were just at. Can't see because of trees, but one of many. So where I filmed the other day for this second major flood was just here, and looking back the way we just came.
You can see the pub here is losing some of its guttering. See this building over here, all the solar panels have come down. In some parts of over here they've only just put the power back on.
Boat.
There's a boat, oh, lost boat. And then they had to turn it all off again. There's the old Lifeline shop, and some of these are, yeah, it's really sad. House for sale, but I don't know how it's going to sell now. So Lismore Tourist Centre has been flooded at least twice now in the last month.
Need to hold your arm up.
Office works. Fence here at the Croquet Club has all been washed in. See the roof over at the other building. Fabulous RDF crew walking from one job to the next. Fire trucks helping clean out everything. Up in the trees up here in the river. We saw this a couple of weeks ago, but we've had take 2 floods since then. So there's lots of stuff in the trees.
No clean stuff.
And the clean stuff, there's a wheelie bin in the tree. Can't hardly see. Army camped at the Spotlight car park with all the generators and trucks, tents, living out of here.
This here is the house. We've got the video of it. Should be sloping a bit, I'm assuming.
We visited here the other day and this was all underwater.
Yeah, there's
the caravan we could only just see the roof of.
And some of these streets I haven't gone down, and it's obviously not as high here as last time.
No. Well, it's gone down since yesterday. It was right up at the SES building.
Yeah.
This is all underwater.
Yeah, and that's when we saw this caravan. When we saw that caravan, the water had gone down quite a bit, so